Hey, how y'all doing, people? It's your boy Rex with another video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And today we'll be talking about the Clippers and why I feel like their window for the championship is closing. Now, I will say that because I feel like Kawhi and Paul George have not gelled like we have expected them to. And I know that's a lot to do with injuries and load management that they were doing and having going through that with each other with injuries, you know. But the team just never gelled. And you can see that from when the team first got with each other, the few sample sizes that we did see, they looked pretty good. And but it just once they got in the bubble, we saw once they was up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets and they collapsed. And after that, you heard a lot from certain of those guys, like how, they felt like, the team just felt too Hollywood. Which they didn't want to practice, I guess, or team players didn't want to play, and the guys was feeling like certain guys weren't, putting their all in it. And a lot of those guys are not on that team anymore, which, Pat Beverly, Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, guys like that, which I feel like once Paul George and Kawhi had announced that they were going to the Clippers, those guys thought they had a ring for sure. And, a lot of people in the NBA community felt like that the Clippers were championship material first time that they got with each other, that happened that summer. But we saw that it has not been so far. We had the Lakers win the championship. Now we had the Bucks win the championship, and the Clippers has had some playoff woes. Some playoff woes that we've been like, wow, we really couldn't believe that the Clippers have been a part of this so far. But my thing is that it's still like I feel like the reason if they're going to change it, not saying that that's why I say I feel like it's closing. I didn't say that it is closed, but I think that it's definitely some things that he can do. Like I feel like Kawhi has to definitely become a more in your face type of leader. Now I know he's more of like the quiet type of guy that leads by example, but I feel like he's going to have to be more like Jordan or Kobe from that stance of holding his teammates more accountable and demanding more from them in the games and in practice, and to let those guys know how much you want it so they can see that you want it as bad as them, because you getting paid the big bucks, you getting all the endorsements, you doing all this off the court things with Drake and all that. So you got to show these guys that you want it too. And by you showing that these others that you want it as bad as them, that's going to make them come to practice, come to the games and give their all and make sure that they, have your back, because they know that majority of everything is going to fall on you no matter what. You are Paul George. So I definitely think that, the window is not closed, but it's definitely closing. So there's going to be a big year for the Clippers, and I'm very excited to see what is going to happen. So, until then, I definitely hope Kawhi speedy recovery with his injury, and whenever he comes back, I definitely can't wait to see what he got for us. But it's been your boy Rex. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and have a good one.